Welcome to a new video of Securitips. In honor of Valentine's Day, today I want to talk to you about romantic scams or love scams. This type of scam managed to steal more than 1.3 billion in 2022. And to put it in perspective, Domino's Pizza made over 820 million in 2023. That is to say that if romantic scams were a company, it would earn considerably more than Domino's Pizza. So anyone capable of falling in love can be a victim of a romantic scam. And I'm going to tell you why they are so effective, what is the most common tactics that they use, how to detect warning signs or red flags, and what to do if you've been scammed. So stay until the end and subscribe to the channel. So what makes romantic scams so effective? Returning to the company analogy, there are organized criminal groups dedicated to this, and they have rooms full of operators who are sending emails or messages, profile designers who create fake profiles, often with stolen photos, and experts in psychology and manipulation who design conversation scripts, train operators, or help solve problems. So there are many people working together to scam a single victim. Moreover, when we fall in love,
I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Jeff.
our brain releases neurotransmitters such as dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, which generate feelings of happiness and attachment. This can cloud our judgment a little bit. These chemical processes make us feel connected to the other person, causing us to trust more quickly and overlook possible warning signs. If we are chemically predisposed to trust when we fall in love, add to that the fact that there are many people deciding what to say at the perfect moment to make you fall in love faster.
How do you two feel about each other this Valentine's Day?
Oh my gosh, I totally love him.
And I'm crazy about her.
To achieve this, they use strategies like love bombing, which is when they overload you with affection and attention, send you messages at all times, fill you with compliments and nice and attentive messages. They create a false sense of reciprocity, meaning that they share false secrets or show vulnerability, so that you open up to them and share details about yourself, which always connects emotionally. They can also isolate the victims from their support network by monopolizing their time or creating conflicts, making them stop trusting the people close to them.
We had a special connection.
I felt that he was a completely honest person.
I was marrying, my dream guy. He was everything I wanted.
So what strategies do they use to carry out romantic scams? Normally there are three variables to consider: a fictional character, a scenario of urgency, and a goal. The first variable is the character, which is normally a military person abroad, a businessman or stock or cryptocurrency investor, young or old, a widowed person with children, a migrant, tourist, or traveler stuck abroad, people of apparent wealth, an attractive teenager or young person. These are the most common, but it can be any character. These characters are very well created and can have a complete and coherent profile, and their tastes will normally adapt to those of the victim.
Supposedly he was on a contract. He said serious. Told me he was an analyst, that he done analyst work for the Army, where he was working at over there. He said he wasn't allowed to have phone calls or videos or send any pictures.
Then there is the scenario of urgency, which often depends on the character. They may urgently need money for health problems or medical emergencies, surgeries, accidents, treatments, which can be their own or of a supposed relative, to collect a millionaire inheritance of which they would send you a part, travel difficulties, airplane tickets, visa expenses, fines.
Total, I put in 77K.
Unexpected financial problem, debts or business problem, investments or investment opportunities where it might seem that they're doing you a favor to teach you to invest and that you earn a lot of money, but this is called pig butchering and it's actually one of the most common scams. The third variable is the goal pursued by the scammer, which, as we have seen, can be directly a request for money, but it can also want to gather personal information for future fraud or identity theft. And finally, they could also want to extort you with compromising photographs that you could have sent them. This last one is called sextortion and it's very dangerous. So these are the 5 things that you need to watch out for, the 5 red flags. If you find yourself in a situation where you have a character or a scenario of urgency like the ones I mentioned before, that's a super red flag. If they avoid meeting you in person by making any kind of excuses, super red flag. They could even avoid video calls. If everything seems too good and ideal to be true, that's a red flag. Or on the contrary, if it seems that they have a very big drama and are asking you for help, even without having met you, Ask yourself, how come they don't have someone else in their circle of trust to support them with this? If they try to isolate you in some way from your friends or family, or if they want to talk to them about you, then that's another red flag. If they ask you for money or insist on asking you for compromising photos, that's a super red flag. Remember never to send money to someone you only know from the internet, nor to borrow money. Also, do not send photographs that show your face in a compromising situation. If something seems odd, it usually is. I hope you don't come across a romantic scam, and above all, I hope you don't suffer or lose money or your peace over such a scam. But if you find yourself in that situation, talk to someone you trust, seek help and support, listen to your friends if they tell you that something feels strange. Remember that everything can always be managed. It's not that you've done something foolish, it's that these scammers are very, very good. If this video has been useful, it would help me a lot if you leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I will be uploading more videos about scams, technology, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence.